your girl.
Hey kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. In this vlog, I really wanted to take you guys with me as authentic as possible, show you guys my true experience with my breast augmentation journey. It's something that I've wanted to do for so long, but obviously I was super scared as I've never had a surgery before. It took me 8 years for my insecurity to drastically outweigh my fear and for me to finally do this for myself. And I am happy that I did so, but when I used to look up vlogs, I've never seen the true emotional experience like what I'm going through or what I went through, so I'm glad to share it with you guys. Whoa, what the? These are really large.
Baby, you've got padding in there. Trust me, I'll show you. You want to show you? See the video?
He sent it to you?
He showed me on his phone when I recorded it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's probably on his Instagram.
So at the surgery center, they typically watch you for about an hour post-surgery just to make sure you're doing all right, check your vitals, and then send you home. So this is about 2 hours after surgery. This is when I just got back to the hotel room. My husband is tucking me in the bed and just making sure I'm comfortable. And here you see him feeding me a smoothie because it was difficult to lift my arms right away.
Best recovery mode. Baby's in here, relaxed, got her heat pad on, got her cell phone ready. Part of that anxiety, she wants to keep a monitor on her vitals, and so we got one of those. Rose has to sit up in this position, and then I'm going to go over the medical advice to see when and how she takes her next medicine. In order to prevent blood clots, we're walking the hallway every 2 hours. Rose is doing 5 laps.
I'm so sleepy.
Yeah, me too.
Kind of crazy that I haven't slept not even once since I've been done.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, I mean, you have slept.
I know, but most people, all the videos I watch, they come home and knock the freak out
Oh, yeah.
right away. I told him don't overfill me with anesthesia because I'm small and I'm a lightweight. My voice is raspy, like they said, but I thought it was my throat was gonna be super sore. It's a weird raspy, but it's a little dry right now, which is weird because I've had so much water.
You need to drink your water for sure. Maybe we'll eat something.
Yeah, I want some chicken noodle soup, I told you.
Look at yourself.
He originally told me 340. I told him 380. We settled at 360. And then I went back to 340. I was like, don't put 360 on me, just put 340. And he tried the 360 still. He said it was way too big.
He tried to be sneaky?
Yeah. No, he told me. But he said it was too
No, he
big.
told you could see how it fits and how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. He's like, nope, 360 is definitely too big
Mm-hmm.
to 240.
This is really large, guys. But I do have swelling and I do have stuff inside, so we'll see. This has pretty much been my situation all day. I'm propped up with some pillows. I have a pillow under my knee. I ice my chest for 15-minute intervals every hour or so. I still have not taken a single narcotic at all. Just Tylenol extra strength. You're supposed to take 2. I've only been taking 1. But I have been in pain though. I'm sure if I would have done everything he told me to do, I wouldn't have been in pain. And the pain, I think, induced some anxiety because I've been having a lot of anxiety. And also it's known to have like emotional roller coasters after a surgery for whatever reason, the anesthesia or whatever. Like when I was looking at vlogs, no one talked about the coughing up the phlegm, and that can be concerning. So I want y'all to know that is normal after surgery to cough up some phlegm so it doesn't get in your lungs or whatever. I've just been using this ice pack. I'm sure if I would have been actually following his instructions, he doesn't really believe in narcotics. He gives you them just in case, like super in case measures, but he believes in something called there's two medicines, gabapentin mixed with some anti-inflammatory drug, and then Tylenol. I'm scared of the gabapentin, so I haven't been taking that. I just started taking that anti-inflammatory drug today, and I've been taking extra strength Tylenol. So yeah, it's bearable for sure without narcotics, y'all. Before him, every surgeon I went to, when I told them I didn't want to take narcotics, they looked at me like I was stupid, and they're like, okay, good luck, you're gonna need them, but like literally attitude just like that. And then I find a surgeon that is like against narcotics, which is amazing, because I really have not taken one. It's kind of crazy, like not even a single one. I need y'all to understand the situation for tonight. You're not supposed to put a heat pad on your breast, but I've been putting heat on my legs and on my back because it really helps me with anxiety, just to feel like snuggly and warm. It helps my anxiety. So I took the patch off of the back of my ear this morning. It was super helping with nausea. I didn't wake up with any nausea from anesthesia, but it gave me a real bad headache this morning. So I took it off and the headache did subside. But now I've been really nauseous, and babe's just been trying to get me to eat. I think I've been doing better a little bit.
You've been snacking. Yeah,
I got down the whole pretzel. I just want to make sure that I'm able to keep things down, which I am, so that's good. I've been drinking plenty of water, getting up and peeing a lot. That's a great way to get the anesthesia out of your body. Just stay hydrated. And all is well. My boobs, you guys, I'm not a fan. They're beautiful. The doctor did great, but I just feel like they are so large. And I only got 340 cc. That's so crazy. All the girls that I know, they have like 450, 500.
Wonder how common this is to feel like, you're too big right off the bat.
Well, I hear most girls, they're like, I wish I would have got bigger.
That's
like
months later.
Oh.
Right off the bat, I'm sure it's this feeling.
I really hope that it's just swelling and it goes down and I'm gonna love them. But right now I'm like, whoa, what's her name? Dolly Parton? Is that her name?
You're really not.
Huh?
It's really silly that you're acting like that.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's too
you're really
big,
just not
guys.
used to having regular sized breasts, baby.
You think they just look regular, really?
Yeah, they're regular good. Yeah.
You really think that? You like the sides?
I just think you're used to being flat chested.
I got 340. I think I should have gotten 295 or 300. That's what I'm thinking. It makes me sad.
You might have sent those just right, and then the swelling went down, and you'd have been like, they're too small.
Hopefully. Yeah. I hope by the time I'm leaving here, like on Tuesday, a lot of the swelling is down. I know it takes like months sometimes, so. But yeah, just because I have implants, I know that it can affect different people's bodies different. I've done all the research. Breast implant illness is real, but it definitely does not happen with everybody. I've looked up and seen women who've had implants for 20 and 30 years and whatnot. So, but like, you just want to stay on top of your health and your immune system. So I'm definitely excited to get in the gym, do a lot of cardio. I have to fix my diastasis recti. So for now, I will be doing lots of cardio and just running and staying active and juicing. I'm excited to take you guys on that journey just of like health and just, you know, all of the things. Self-care is really, the outside stuff is nice, but health is wealth, guys, and self-care is really within. So follow me on the journey. All right, turn that shit off. Although I've wanted this for 8 years of my life, I was not prepared for the emotional toll that surgery takes on you. And I feel like all the vlogs that I've watched, not enough people talk about this. You guys, after surgery, I was just like so emotional. It makes no sense. And I was told by my doctor that is a normal effect on many people of general anesthesia. but my emotions were just like a roller coaster. I felt like my breasts were absolutely too big, and I just kept thinking to myself, what have I done to myself? I want to talk about the reason that I decided to get breast implants. I gave birth and nourished 4 children with my body over the span of 6 years. 3 of my kids I breastfed for over 1 year, my oldest son close to 3 years, and my youngest son I went to 8 months, and I stopped because I wanted to pour into myself finally after nourishing so many children at such a young age. Growing up, I did gymnastics, so I've always been very physically fit. Even after all my kids, I've always been serious about gym and my health, but it came to a point where I was looking in the mirror and I could not even recognize myself. I was so unhappy with myself, and it literally has nothing to do with my husband, because he would always tell me I'm beautiful, but when I would look at myself, I would literally get disgusted, and this is the reason that I decided to pour into me and pour into my happiness and do this for myself after the sacrifice that I've made for my children. You guys, giving birth and having babies, literally a huge sacrifice on us mothers, mentally, physically, emotionally, in so many ways, and it is okay for us to make a conscious decision to pour back into ourselves, however that looks for us individually.
How you feeling, baby? It's been 24 hours. Rose is going to her first checkup. How you feeling so far?
Worse than yesterday.
Worse than yesterday?
For sure.
Like a stinging sensation, or how was it feeling? Pressure, pain?
Pressure, burn,
Sure.
anxiety.
Yeah, and they gave her medication for this stuff, but she's not taking it yet. I think after we have this, they consider this a consultation or a checkup?
Post-op.
Post-op. After we have this post-op, we'll discuss it. I think maybe she should pop a Valium if she's having any sort of anxiety. Just because things are heightened right now. But we're going to go to this doctor, see how that all goes, and we'll keep you guys updated.
You just lather your upper chest, let the soap suds roll over the incisions, let the water roll over the incisions, and pat everything dry. We're going to give you that little gift bag today. Oh, here it is.
Did you get the soap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared. What if the incision's messed up or something?
They're not.
You're gonna have tape on the incision, so you won't see them right now. And the tape
There's
is
tape
really
and glue
to
on the
help
incisions.
it
You're good.
heal better. Do you want help? Got it? It's okay to look.
Oh my goodness, they look beautiful. Stand up. Take a look in the mirror. They look absolutely gorgeous.
Yes. They're so big. So gorgeous. You're setting a little high.
Yeah. Things are going to settle a little bit. You're a little swollen too.
How is this only 300? It looks so large on me.
Yeah.
That's because you're just used to being flat, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
But
hurt.
they're super proportional, you see? Oh,
Did you get hungry, buddy?
sorry, buddy. He remembers when there was milk in there.
Everything really looks fine.
It looks beautiful. It looks perfect.
Is it gonna get a little smaller?
100%.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
You want
There's
her to use a sock?
no. So you see right here in between that there's swelling here, that it's not like a little sharp defined line. This swelling here is just inflammation in between the cleavage. That's going to continue to go down. All of this tape and glue is totally normal. Incisions down here are totally normal. This is all going to fall off in the next 3 to 4 weeks. You look exactly as you should. This looks stunning.
My nipples are okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this tape just falls off naturally. I'll
Yeah.
leave it till it comes off.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So creepy.
But I see a smile there. I see a little bit of nerves, but I see a smile there.
Yeah, we didn't already put some stuff in our cart. Tops, we made them suits.
There you go. Yeah, no, everything looks absolutely perfect.
That's it? You don't have to do anything?
No, it's just to make sure everything's healing well and everything's healing beautifully. There's nothing that I'm concerned with at all. You look fantastic. This is exactly how it should look. They're sitting high, and that's intentional because the swelling's gonna go down. The implants are gonna settle a little bit over the course of the next 6 to 8 weeks. But this is exactly how you should look right now. Okay?
Yeah.
Positive energy.
How do I,
Big old hair.
like, make my inflammation in my body go down faster.
So the Celebrex is going to help. That's an anti-inflammatory.
I think Arnica
Walking
helps
around.
too, maybe.
The Arnica pills that we gave you, you can also use those. You don't have any bruising, so the gel that we gave you, you don't need to use that. But the Arnica pills help with inflammation. Drinking plenty of fluid and just slowly getting back to normal activities, walking around, doing things like that. It'll help kind of the circulation and the blood flow and get that swelling out of the breast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me for future surgery, did I have any complications
None.
with the anesthesia?
None.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
I really.
Dead serious.
Okay.
Nothing.
How long did it take me to wake up?
So, you woke up essentially right when the anesthesia ended. You don't remember it because there's a medication that's given to you called Versed that kind of makes you forget. But the surgery ended at 9:45. You woke up out of anesthesia at 10, and which is exactly within the norm for all patients.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did
And
say
have you
anything funny?
Yeah.
Oh, she did. She did say something hilarious.
Oh, you can tell.
You were in the recovery area. You're like, I got new titties.
Really?
Did you really
She
say
totally
that?
did.
Oh my goodness.
That's so weird.
I don't use that word, but I use it because I'm just echoing what you said
That's so
yesterday.
My boobs are so big.
See
It's
it here. Do you
freaking.
think maybe?
I'm so glad you didn't do more than 340. It's
Yeah.
so weird how different sizes look different on the people.
100%.
It's kind of big for me.
Yeah, that's why when I put that sizer in, I was like, this is it. This is not. We can't go any bigger than this. It's not going to be right for you.
Yeah, the goal is not to make you look like
Yeah.
1990s
Yeah.
overdone.
Yeah, and you're petite and athletic, and so this is gonna fit you beautifully. And it did the two things that we needed to restore the volume that was lost, right, and also give you more fullness to the breast that fits your anatomy, right. That implant, if we did anything bigger, it'd be wider, it'd be into the armpit, and so we have to pick the implant that fits your anatomy, and that's what this is.
But you were anxious because you were feeling, mucus build up, and you were starting to self-diagnose yourself with everything. So everything she's going through is normal after surgery. Emotional roller coaster, high and low. Things are changing, hormones, all that stuff. So to me, I can tell she's feeling better. Earlier, she was a little shut off on the way here. After talking with the doctor, she'll be all right.
Much better.
I really think you should take your medicine you're supposed to take, so that way it regulates positively the way you're supposed to be. But we're gonna head back to the car. She's got to go to airport,
Yes.
and then we got to go
My
pick up our
friend's
boys.
leaving, guys. I don't
Our
want
sup-
to pick them
our
up.
s-
We need to drop them up, the ones off. I need more actual rest, at least one day.
Okay.
We are here at the airport dropping my girl off. She has to get back to her babies. Love you.
All those babies.
Thank you.
All right, it is officially what, day 2, 3?
I cannot believe that it's only day 3. I thought yesterday was day 3. I
Yeah.
must have still been drugged up, y'all, because I could have sworn yesterday was day 3. But anyways, yesterday was only day 2, and I literally only had 1 Tylenol the whole day. And the dose for extra strength Tylenol is 2. I literally only had 1, just 1 time, and that's it. That's insane.
Yeah, the actual pain and the actual issues are not the problem. It's just the nerves of having them.
It's just my anxiety. You know how I am.
My anxiety.
Yeah, just anything new, it's gonna take a little getting used to. But
What were you told? By day 3, you'd be kind of mostly normal?
48 hours, I can return to normal activity. We did stuff yesterday.
Yeah.
We,
Moved around and went to the pool and
yeah. Obviously, I can't lift the baby for 4 to 6 weeks.
yeah.
But besides that, my arm, boop, 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 boop. Ooh.
There's a couple boops.
Boop, 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 boop. Ooh. Most people say they can't lift their arms past their shoulders for a couple weeks.
Well, because you didn't go under the muscle. You went over the muscle with the Moldiva.
I did go over the muscle, but his tactic period, you can lift your arms within a couple days.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Nice.
Because of the way that he handles the tissues while he's in there. Wow, I thought I would be able to lift them a little, but I can actually lift them all the way up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But no,
The only thing I can say, but he gave me something for this, I just haven't used it. It's called gabapentin. I feel my scar. That's the only thing I do feel. But had I been,
literally.
that's for nerve damage, the gabapentin, and I literally haven't taken it. But
You should.
yeah, I'm sure if I took it, I wouldn't keep feeling the scar. Yeah, I'm actually about to get up and try on some swimsuits in my new boots.
Ooh, snap, she gonna put on a show.
Yeah, I've been excited to dress them up. I feel like by day 3, that post-op depression was starting to wear off, and I was really starting to appreciate the girls and how they look. My confidence was obviously radiating, as you guys can see in the after swimsuit try-ons as opposed to the before swimsuit try-ons. I still do feel like my breasts are large, but I was definitely beginning to become more comfortable with them.
You can't take this video off with 12,000 likes.
No, I didn't
That
take it
is
up.
nice. That's the Instagram? You didn't put it on YouTube?
Wait, I'm talking to. Look.
What's up,
How you
Rais?
feeling,
That's
baby?
it.
Rise and
What day is it? Day
Raiden.
Day 3.
Well, that's
And the
good.
place to be. I just honestly, truly, like, haven't actually rested. Even on my rest days, babe was like
Wait,
having
come
me
here.
get up and go places and walk around.
Hey, Rais. How you doing?
Get up for breakfast and
Good.
Oh my
go to the pool.
Yes, good.
Stop it.
Wait in
So
the
I've not
island.
actually had a rest day, so I'm really tired. That's the only
Wait,
thing.
stop.
Raiden, you done got wild. Louder than a wild. Come here, wild
That's
boy.
day 3, and we got
How you
Maybe,
doing,
yeah.
Ray?
Can we stay with you for one day?
How
night.
you doing? I'm gonna come get y'all tomorrow.
13,000, like,
Oh, how you like your braces? Let me see.
babe
them.
don't be knowing nothing telling me to shorten my
No,
video.
Nice
It's
smile.
short, because the sound is so terrible because it's like
And hard
just
stuff.
Why? Come here,
documented
talk.
and stuff
Nana,
like
can
that.
we come today?
Not
You too
13,000.
hype. You must have been giving them some sugar.
Okay, so for those of you that know, I have 2 children by an ex-husband and 2 children by my current husband. When we went to California, my 2 children by my ex-husband went to my ex-husband's family's house, and my 2 children by my husband went to my mother's house. By day 3, I had all of the kids again because my mother had to work, and my ex-husband's family was okay with keeping the older boys, but for my own personal reasons, I wanted them to come back home, so they did come back home. Here is my mom at the hotel with the whole family and us just making memories, taking photos. In this next clip, my husband and I took the boys up to the pool, and we just hung out by the pool on day 3 so that I can get some vitamin D from the sun and some air, and so that I also would not just be in bed risking the chance of accumulating blood clots. I would get my blood flowing and moving and kind of start getting back to normal activity so that I could heal faster. And then the next clip is day 5. My mother did take all of the older 3 boys, but left us with the baby. We are just having some lunch before my last appointment. After you have breast augmentation surgery, you are supposed to see your plastic surgeon a week after, but we saw him 5 days after so that we can get back on the road because my husband did have to return back to work. So after this date, we did go and see my plastic surgeon, and he told us that everything looked great. So we stopped at my grandmother's house to spend some time with my grandmother, and then after that we got back on the road for a 5-hour trip from Beverly Hills back to Las Vegas, Nevada. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and appreciate my vulnerability sharing this experience with you guys. Overall, it has been a much better experience than what I expected. I will leave my plastic surgeon's details in the comments below. I will leave my plastic surgeon's details in the description below, you guys. I highly recommend him. He was a 5 out of 5 for sure. If you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Hey, chill. No okay, but listen. Is that the baby?
Yeah, that's him right there.
Let me see it.
Yeah,
Let me see it.
no disrespect.